REMARKETER, empowering realtors.
Good morning, and thank you very much for joining me this morning. My discussion today is going to be on uh, exclusive listings. Exclusive listings, or some of you like to call them pocket listings, are a portion of the business that every realtor runs, and there are several features and capabilities within Remarketer that can help you, first of all, create and secondly, market these exclusive listings. There are certain guidelines and regulations around exclusive listings and uh, how they need to be added to MLS. After a certain while. So all those practices would need to be considered. All those regulations pretty much have to be considered, and you'd have to go and abide by those uh, regulations set forth by the boards and the bodies, the real estate bodies, in especially in Canada. However, it's still important for you to be able to know all the extent uh, uh, of the capabilities that you have within the platform, so that you can effectively carry these exclusive listings and market the exclusive listings accordingly. Um, in Especially in a hot market, even a couple of days of ability of marketing the property before the market is public on MLS is um, uh, pretty much an advantage. In a slower market where properties tend to not sell uh, and remain on the market for longer period of times, uh, again, that could create a reluctancy by sellers from listing their properties publicly because they're not being able to sell, in timely manners, is going to have a negative effect on the future listings of the property. So yet again, there could be agent agents and sellers pretty much could lean towards trying to sell and market the property exclusively without announcing the sales of the property publicly. So, on both ends of the spectrum, exclusive listings has got its own importance, and therefore, I thought it'd be a good idea for us to have a chat about it, so that you can know exactly what sort of capacity and capabilities uh, are available within Remarketer. All right, so let's go ahead and check things out. Perfect. So the first thing that I want to show you is how to add an exclusive listing to your platform. Obviously, all listings related functions are available under Listing Manager, and you'd be heading to Listing Manager to add exclusive listings as well. Um, MLS listings are obviously connected and automatically loaded on your listing manager, so that's not something to worry about. What we're talking about today is non-MLS properties or exclusives, as you may wish to categorize them. So by going to Listing Manager, clicking on Add New, and then selecting Non-MLS Exclusive tab, you're able to add a non-MLS listing to the listing manager. So that's step one, to add your pocket listing to your system so that you can then market them. Um, now, uh, this is pretty straightforward. It's very similar to you listing properties on MLS. It's a little bit simpler, but very similar, so that you can add an exclusive listing to your platform. At the very top, you configure the category, then you have the address, then the prices and the dates and the property characteristics, further characteristics and exteriors and features. If you have virtual tours, descriptions, etc., and you would be able to add this to the platform. So let's go ahead and do a little demo here so that we can see how easy it is to create an exclusive listing. So firstly, at the very top, you have three different options in this tab: assignments, exclusives, and coming soon. So basically, we're talking about exclusives, but those other two categories can also be added using this function right here. It's pretty much well, two different approaches to the same concept, exclusives as well as coming soon. So it might be coming soon to MLS, but you still want to be able to market it for a couple of days or a little while before it being public on MLS, so that you might want to categorize it as a coming soon property or write out exclusive. And sometimes you might want to be able to add assignment properties as well. Now, assignment properties are also included in here, just in brackets. It's not really related to our topic today, but just in brackets, assignment properties are included here under non-MLS because this too usually specifies a single property, not a project, if you want to say. So new developments, even though assignments are usually from new development projects. Under new development, you're going to be able to configure a full project, but for assignments, you're talking about a specific unit or property within the project, and therefore it's available here under non-MLS. But in our case, we would like to list the property as an exclusive property, and then we go about the rest of the configuration. Property type, you have the option to select the property type, whether it's a residential property, a commercial property, a land, or a farm. So all could be selected. In this case, I'm going to select a residential property. After that, we have the subtype, which basically identifies the subtype of the property. So let's say it's a single family property or a condo, etc. And then finally, the status. So is it available for sale, or is it available for lease? So you can select these options accordingly. Next section is the address. So you're going to be able to add in the address of the property so that you would later be able to generate the geo coordinates of the property. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the address. I'm just going to add just a demo, just uh, an address for the sake of our presentation today. So the street number would be 1, and then we would go to street name, let's say Atwood. So that would be the street name. And then we have the street abbreviation. So basically, we have options here, boulevard, road, etc. So in this case, it would be uh, a court. There we go. So just make sure that you select, you put in the number here. So this is the street number. The street name would be separate, and then the street abbreviation would be the selected from the list over here. Uh, if you have like east, west, north, etc., you're going to be able to select them here. If there's an apartment unit, you'll be able to enter the apartment unit in here as well. After that, we need the postal code. I'm just going to copy and paste the postal code in here and the municipality. So I will select the municipality here as well. If you wish to add a community, you can add a community in here as well. Uh, so in this case, the community of the property would be Thornley. So I'm going to add that in here. It's not mandatory, but you can add the community as well. It's an extra piece of information that would be displayed on the landing page that would be prepared for this property right here. You can also add a major intersection if you wish, and then you can also mention the level on which the property is located if it applies. Now, once you have the address available, you can go ahead and generate the geo coordinates. All you need to do is to click on this button right here to get the geo coordinates for the property. Um, give me a second, please. So my account is not holding the geo coordinates, but it maybe it'll take a little bit of a time, but it will populate the geo coordinates in here. Next, we would have to add the list price. So again, pretty straightforward. So let's say the property is listed for $1,500,000. Now, the next section is where you would want to pay attention to, especially if you are limited per guidelines for exclusive listings. This is the expiry date. So basically, what it does is that you can set the expiry date of this specific listing. So, for example, if you're planning to list the property on MLS in 3 or 4 days, then you can set the expiry date to the day that you wish to have the property uh, uh, come live on exclude on MLS. So this way, when the property is on MLS, it will automatically be available within your platform from MLS. And then you don't want to have a duplicate listing on your website. So what you might want to do is you might want to have this listing expired by that. So you can definitely remove it manually, but if you want to configure it right now so that you don't have to think about it anymore, you can just set the expiry date here. Let's say per guidelines, you need to uh, let's say remove the property within a certain timeline. You can then again set the expiry date based on that, based on your agreement, based on the guidelines, based on brokerage guidelines, etc. So this is all up to you to decide how long you can advertise this property exclusively, and according to that, you can set the expiry date um, accordingly. So it's automatically set to 3 months from now, but you can change this obviously. So let's say I want to, today is April 7th. Let's say I want this to expire by Friday. All right. So I don't want this to be available for too long. So this is completely up to you, but it's a good option for you to make sure that the property is expired and removed from your system um, within a specific a set period of time. This is important because on MLS, these things are managed, and when a property is expired or terminated or sold or leased, etc., the status automatically updates on your website as well. But this won't happen to exclusive listings, and you would need to maintain the listings yourself. So this aspect of the listing, uh, the expiry date, could be uh, configured right now, rather than you having to remember to make sure to update its status down the road. Now, after that, you would be able to select the status. Not at this point right now. You only have the option to set it as active, but later on, when the listing is created, you would have the option to change it to sold, expired, terminated, sold conditional, leased, etc. So those would be the other options that you would have available, but only after the listing has been created. So not so. After that, you can add taxes, let's say 6,500 tax year. Let's say it's based on 2025 tax. If there are any condo fees, if there are any possession dates or possession remarks, you could also add those information into the system as well. Property characteristics. You can set the lot frontage, lot depth, as well as the lot size code. So let's say it's 50 feet front and let's say 120 feet deep. The code is feet, and that's what I need to have. You need to select the type of the property. So this is again a mandatory field that needs to be filled in here. So we already selected that it's a single family property up here, but this is where I select that it is a detached property, for example. So you have all the other options in here as well. You can also select the style of the property. So for example, I can go ahead and select that it's a two-story detached property. All right. After that, we have approximate square footage. I can select the ranges in here, um, the basement. So let's say it's finished. Year built. The more information you can add, the more complete the listing is going to be. But none of these is mandatory here. Approximate age, for example, number of bedrooms. Obviously, let's say it's a four-bedroom um, property. Number of washrooms. Let's say we have four washrooms in here as well. If there are any bedrooms below grade, let's say one bedroom downstairs. Number of kitchens, again, below grade kitchens, if applicable. Water type, we can select. AC, we can select from the list as well. Heat source, again, we can select from the available list as well as heat type. So we can go ahead and select these from the list that's available as well. Uh, After that, we come to the exterior. So you can select the exterior material, bricks, for example, whether there's a pool, whether the property is waterfront or not. If acreage applies, you can select that. You can also select the garage type as well. So it's a, let's say it's a built-in or attached garage here, carport, etc. So we have all of these um, options available from the list. Uh, if there's also a driveway parking available, you can also select that as well. The number of garage parking, so let's say it's a two-car garage, number of driveway parkings, let's say I can have two more cars parked on the driveway, and total parking space would obviously be four. So this is how I fit in the parking spaces in here. Then I can select some further features. So it does have a family room, for instance. Does it have a locker? Does it have a fireplace? Let's say it does have a fireplace as well. Is it furnished, central vacuum, elevator, pets, retirement? So these are some extra features that we can select in here as well. Now, the next section would be the virtual tour. So if you do have a virtual tour, you can also add the virtual tour link in here as well. So basically, um, um, a YouTube link, for example, can be just copied and pasted over here. So that's all you would need to do. And it would be a great idea if you do have a YouTube recording available, you can certainly paste it in here. Now, the next section would be the comments section. Allow me to copy some comments from a different listing here, just to save some time. Here, I'm just adding some remarks for clients. If there are any extras, I can mention those extras in here. And finally, we can add broker remarks as well. Now, the broker remarks is something that you can add to the listing so that well, uh, it would be listed under the exclusive hub, which I will cover in a minute. You can add co-op commissions, and then you can select whether you'd like to display the address or not. Now, this is something that I should have mentioned up above here. This is where you add the address, and it's important for you to have the address available. Uh, but down below, you can select for the property's address not to be shown if you'd like that to happen. Let me try this again. Uh, so this would be the geo coordinates here. I had to copy and paste it. All right. Now, the next option down below, the last one here is advertise, whether you'd like to be advertised or not. Now, the what this means is that would you like the property to not only be available within your CRM and your website, but also be uh, advertised on our external portal, which is exclusivehub.ca. So this is where we have a public portal where you can advertise your property as well, your exclusive property as well. I'll show that platform to you in a little bit. So this is just for you to decide whether you want it to be available there or not. It's free of charge. You can simply add your exclusive listings onto that exclusivehub.ca portal as well, which provides another tier of exposure for your exclusive listing. Now, once you click save and proceed, we will go to the next. We will accept the terms, obviously, and then we will proceed. So the system is going to, what happened? Let me see. Give me a second, please. I'll be right back. Apologies for that. I had to contact my colleague to check out and see what could be the problem here. Let me see if that's the problem. Okay, I do apologize. It seems that something's wrong with the server end here. One of those days, bad luck. But anyways, the next step would be that we would upload the images. I'll show you how we do that on a different listing. So here's another exclusive listing that I had from before. I can edit that, and then we could upload the pictures on the back end right here. So basically, each one of the pictures I can simply drag and drop and add to the system. So we would have a picture one, picture two, picture three, as many as pictures as you wish. So you can upload up to, I don't know, 40 pictures in here. Just make sure that you upload them in the order that you wish for the pictures to appear. You can then also edit the details of the property as well. For example, if you'd like to extend the expiry date here, you can do so. If you'd like to change the status, as I mentioned, it can also be changed. So, for instance, if you sold it, you can mark it as sold, and you can also set the sold price as well as sold date in here. If it's still active, you can still mark it as active. Now, if the property is expired while the property is still not sold and you'd like to extend it, what you would need to do is to come here into the expiry date, extend the expiry date, and then set the status to active again. So the property would be reactivated. So that's all you need. You don't need to relist the property again. All right. Now, once the property is listed, let's go to listing manager. The property would be available on your website. It would be featured on your website. So this is the property, the exclusive listing that I just showed you. The other one that I wanted to create didn't go through for some reason, which we're going to fix in a little while. Um, all right, so this is the first tier of exposure on your own website. If your brokerage also is using a remarketer service, then the listing will automatically be posted on your brokerage website as well. So that gives you a second tier of exposure for your exclusive listing. And then finally, if it's also listed on Exclusive Hub, the advertise option at the bottom there, it will also be exposed right here on the Exclusive Hub section. So these are all the exclusive listings available here. And obviously, if someone is trying to reach you from this portal, they would be able to do so directly and uh, send their inquiries directly to you from the Exclusive Hub portal. So if you get inquiries from exclusivehub.ca, this is where the inquiry is coming from. It'll be connected directly to your CRM, and you will have access to, well, you will receive all the inquiries directly from there. So this is also uh, a, an external and a third tier of exposure for. All right. Now, we do also have an internal um, database which provides access to other realtors that are using Remarketer from across the country. Uh, and that is called Exclusive Hub right here. So your property will also be listed on the Exclusive Hub, which is then searchable and accessible by other real estate agents uh, that are using Remarketer here. Same goes for you. You can also view, browse, and access and inquire about other exclusive listings that are being listed by realtors that are using Remarketer. You have a list of these properties available. You can search and find those properties. You can see um, the details of the property. So here's the details of this property. You have the pictures that you can view, and obviously you have access to the listing realtor. So you can get in touch with them and inquire about the exclusive listing. So these are properties that are not available on MLS. So this one is an assignment property, for example, listed by an agent that you can see the contact information in here. So all those content that I mentioned when you're adding the property, you have them available in here. Possession dates, all the information that the agent provided would be available in here. So you kind of have all the information that is required. So again, you can definitely go ahead and view these, see the properties, and get in touch with the listing agents uh, to inquire about these exclusive listings. So um, let's just quickly recap. You can add a listing, an exclusive listing, um, in under Listing Manager. You can click Add New, Non-MLS, and add the exclusive listing in here, as I tried to explain to you. You can upload pictures to add pictures as well after you save and proceed. And then you can select whether you'd like to advertise the property on Exclusive Hub and your brokerage website. And you can also use the Exclusive Hub tab right here. Is going to allow you to uh, access other agents, remarketer users' exclusive listings, inquire about them, and also the same would be available for your exclusive listing in here. So that's pretty much it. Now, everything else is also available. So let's say, for example, you have your listing manager here and you've got your exclusive listing available. Let's say you want to email this to a client of yours. So a client of yours might be interested. You would like to email a feature sheet of that. You can just simply email this property over to a client of yours. So that's once you have it available here, I may want to email it to this client, select and send. So that sends a feature sheet. If you want to send out an email campaign, you can go to Listing Courier and you can select, let's say we can take this one, exclusive listing uh, opportunity. You can put in your flyer message, blah, 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 whatever, continue, and then you will have your exclusive listings available here as well. So the exclusive listing that we had available there, you can tag it as exclusive, continue and generate a campaign for your exclusive listing as well. So you can also promote your exclusive listing by email to your contacts, so you can uh, create even more exposure for your exclusive listing. So apart from that, you can add your exclusive listings to newsletters as well. So if you're sending out a newsletter and you're creating a custom newsletter there, you can also have, let's say, a section that says exclusive listings or whatever. And then you can also add your listing in your, there it is, the property in your custom newsletter as well. So once you have it available in Listing Manager, it'll be posted to the different portals, your website, your brokerage website, exclusivehub.ca, as well as the Exclusive Hub internal um, uh, tab right here. But you also have it available to be accessed throughout your system for marketing graphics, for social media posts, for newsletters, for email campaigns, etc., landing pages, wherever you want them to appear. So you have that listing available within your CRM to be for you to be able to market them accordingly. All right, so um, that's what I wanted to talk about. Let's stop here, and I just want to also share Josh's comments here. Thank you, Josh, for the comments. You're absolutely right. That's what I was trying to mention at the beginning of my conversation, that there are regulations available. So, but I mean, I'm not in the position to outline the regulations. It's best that you consult with your broker of record so that you know exactly what your options are. So it's not that they're not to be shared publicly. Uh, Basically, you have a few days. I believe it's 48 hours, or 2 or 3 days. So don't quote me on that. But there are a few days of grace period that you are able to promote your exclusive listings before you would have to list them on MLS. So that's my understanding of it. So please uh, do your due diligence for that, and find out if that is in fact true. But that's what I understood. After that, you're going to be able to promote them one on one, or um, you'd be able to offer each one of your clients that may be interested with that of the property. So that's why you have the email capability. If someone's interested, you will have a proper landing page. You don't have to promote the listing, by the way. This is something that I could show you quickly. If you go to Listing Manager, you can have the exclusive listing available, so it's available for your, you know, one-on-one marketing purposes, if you wish. You can click on the featured heart in here so that it's not featured, and it won't show on your website. So you can unfeature this, so it's not shown on your website. Uh, these are the options available for you to be compliant with these regulations. So thank you, Josh, for the comment. Yes, exactly. There are regulations and limits. And again, I'm not completely 100% sure how that applies to commercial properties or properties that are available for lease or assignments. So these are, different types, and there are ifs and buts, and more details to obviously study before doing this. Nevertheless, the feature is available, and there. Oh yeah, so you've given me corrected me. That's great. Thank you very much. You have 3 days, so even 3 days before it goes on MLS is a good period of time for you to be able to try to push the property, or at least see if there's interest uh, property. So you have a listing available that you can email to people, you can show people, you can showcase, you can have landing pages on, you can promote on social media before you would have to list the property onto MLS. So uh, once you have an efficient and effective way to promote your listings, even 3 days, which would give you an advantage over not having any, um, you know, um, marketing done before it's on MLS at all. So just the comparison of the two options. All right. So thank you very much. I hope this has been informative. It's a set of tools that are interrelated. I just wanted to outline them in one session so you could understand how this might be able to help you have a better leverage on, specific listings that may require some extra attention like that. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'll see you again next week with another topic. Take care.